Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Especially them niggas been riding with you, hollering by they ready with that chopper. When it fucked up, it get fucked up. Cause you searching around for that op, but that trigger finger pulling in your back, acting like they don't really know who shot you. Everybody ain't your friend, man.
Yeah. Tell by the look on your face, you ain't picture me this way. Yeah, baby, that's okay. It's so straight like pimp say, bitch. Look at me, motherfucker, look at me. What you see, motherfucker, OG. You in your feelings, then tell me how you feel. You my nigga, then tell me how you real. Nigga, you so
Lost took my money, been betrayed and slept on. I held strong, found my money zone and kept on. Remember all them niggas that we crept and stepped on? Then you left for nigga for dead, you did wrong. It's like niggas wanna see Jay with his head blown. 6 feet under with my name on the headstone. I'm Jordan to these streets, motherfucker. Let alone all you niggas thought that a nigga would lose, you big wrong. Picture me rolling like Pac with my bread long, riding the same Benz with a yellow or red bone. I shine for the niggas that been sitting in the feds long, the ones that's dead gone, cause these streets had their head gone. Wish you could've held on, I miss you, my nigga. So when you see a nigga shine, I represent you, my nigga. Yeah, we South Dallas niggas came from rags to riches. Now we chill out in the white with the baddest bitches. What?
Yeah. Tell by the look on your face, you ain't picture me this way. Yeah, baby, that's okay. So straight like pimp say, bitch. Look at me, motherfucker, look at me. What you see, motherfucker, OG. You in your feelings, then tell me how you feel. You my nigga, then tell me how you real. Nigga, you so fuck, nigga. Watch how it all turn out. All you hoes sleeping on me, watch how y'all get turned out. What you bitches thought, but you gon' learn now. No U-turns either, bitch, you shouldn't have burned out. I'm from the bottom of that bottom, Drake talking about. Was never counted in, so you can never count me out. Yeah, I'm the real thing, overcame real pain. That little pussy struggle made my nigga switch lane. Damn, boo, bitch, I can't believe you. How you leave the first time a nigga needed you? Bitch, all I needed was a boost, bitch. You know I'm about it. If you listen, I'm the definition, learn about me, bitch. Home. Tell by the look on your face, you ain't picture me this way. Yeah, baby, that's okay. So straight like pimp say, bitch. Look at me, motherfucker, look at me. What you see, motherfucker, OG. You in your feelings, then tell me how you feel. You my nigga, then tell me how you real.
They say the Lord don't make no mistakes, but how you can have this faith and still get bit by snakes? Where I'm from, we don't bend nor break. When you come from the bottom, that shit just come with the hate. And these young niggas out here retarded. They call me a OG, but they got me riding around with that 40. I seen my partner stretched out on the ground, and the shit was broad day, and nobody ain't making a sound. Mama told me it'd be days like this, so I put it in their face and bust down neck and wrist. This how it look when they give up on you. Riding around with the top drop dog going on California.
Yeah. Tell by the look on your face, you ain't picture me this way. Yeah, baby, that's okay. So straight like pimp say, bitch. Look at me, motherfucker, look at me. What you see, motherfucker, OG. You in your feelings, then tell me how you feel. You my nigga, then tell me how you real. Nigga, you so
Welcome back. What's up, man? This is a beautiful Saturday morning, man. I'm here recording, man. Getting a lot of shit done now. To squeeze some time in to get this shit out. But before I say anything else, man, I just want to say I appreciate everybody who support me genuinely. Everybody who fuck with me genuinely. I never said I needed a million. I just need a few to help me push through and do the things that I need to do for me and you. You understand me? Now, having to understand hurt, it took me a while to. I'm not going to be sitting here like I know everything. But I had to get an understanding of why before I can go on and go further on. You know what I'm saying? And it made me start to research it. It made me start to look at things differently. It actually made me start to reassess my emotions as a whole, you know, to be honest. And even talking about it with my therapist and with my brother and with my pops and with a couple of my partners, man, it's sometimes that hurt is there for a reason. Of course, shit is gonna hurt when you in it genuinely. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's out here saying, "Oh, this, I don't never do this, I don't never do that," like, of course, that's an after effect of just becoming numb to it. But you still gonna hurt. That shit just sounds good to say. You just found a way to avoid the hurt. But you really, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of us don't really understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like we really need to understand it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm here with a few things that I, you know, thought about, and I'm gonna throw this shit against the wall and I'm gonna see if it stick. You understand me? So being hurt is a complex emotional experience that can result from a variety of situations, traumas, and whatnot, including rejection, betrayal, disappointment, loss, and physical and emotional harm. So even starting to begin understanding being hurt involves recognizing and processing the thoughts, your feelings, and the physical sensations that accompany this experience, right? And I'm gonna give a few examples along the way. You already know TRILLPILL is pretty much an open book, maybe too open, but it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from sharing my experiences to help nobody else. I'll be a fool to keep my mouth and my mind closed of the things that I've experienced just because some niggas want to get out here and be goofy on the internet. Niggas would never. Niggas would never. But anyway, the cognitive aspect of being hurt involves the thoughts and beliefs that contribute to the emotional pain. For example, if someone rejects you, you may think that you're not good enough or that you'll never find love. One of the biggest things I found out in my life personally, right, along having lost in my life, whether it was family, whether it was, you know, family or a physical, you know what I'm saying, type of shit, to where you just feel a different type of way, you know. When my brother passed when I was 8 years old, excuse me. One of my brothers passed away when I was 8 years old. Rest in peace, my brother Daryl. My mother, God rest her soul, rest in peace to her too. My mother mentioned how I got quiet. I was never a person that was very loud and obnoxious. I was always a very quiet person. But I was a very, you know, loving person, always. But she said when that happened, I just started getting quiet. And I had to retrace my whole life to get to that moment in therapy, because it's kind of followed me throughout my whole life. That's how far I had to go back with it. I'm 32 years old. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do the goddamn me, man. I had to go back to I was 8 years old to retrace where that shit first started at. And actually me having to sit and think about, damn, mama said that. Daddy said that. You know, my brother was off in college at that time. But that's where it starts for me to try to understand myself and pain and hurt, especially being emotionally hurt. It's something that a lot of people don't talk about. I know for a fact a lot of men don't talk about it because of the way this society done fucked this up. Feel what I'm saying? Society has done a number on us as men to where we have to grow numb to certain things, and we don't really understand the price of getting numb. You know what I'm saying? I want to say Jiddu Krishnamurti said that being sensitive is that just means you're alive. You know what I'm saying? That means you're alive. That means you're keen on your environment. You know what's going on over here, over here, over here, over here. You know what I'm saying? And as me being a protector of my family, of my children, of my people, of my intellectual property, of my emotions, of myself, I have to be on point, because you'd be a fool to think that there aren't people out here that don't want you to win. There's people out here who don't like you for simply just being you. It's people out here who are hating on you just because you are being yourself, and people like you being yourself because they can't be themselves. They remained a character their whole fucking life, and they came online being a character, and that's who everybody knows, but nobody knows the real them because they never was able to be the motherfucking self. Which is sad. Some sad shit going on. But it is what it is. I'm blessed with never having to pretend like I was anybody else other than what I am. You feel what I'm saying? Even as a kid, my mother and my father and my brother taught me the value of being an individual, being keeping a imaginative spirit, always thinking, always solving problems. My pops, when I used to go to him with my problems, he would never tell me the correct answers. Well, he told me the answer, but I had to go find the answer. I put it like that. The way he would respond to me bringing him some of my issues and problems in life, still to this day, is allowing me responding in a way to make me go and find out what the answer is. You know what I'm saying? And it took me until I had my own children. My father of 3. I have a 13-year-old, I have an 8-year-old, I have a 5-year-old. Is now I get it all the way now. I have total context of it now. Because if I keep telling my children, eventually they're never going to be able to find the solution themselves. They're always going to go to an external source for their information, external source for what they or who they believe in, when all the answers are already there. You just got to go find them. You got to go do the work. So I allowed my children the same way that my parents and my big brother Sean and a few others allowed me to go and find my own answers. Now, amongst this journey of finding your own answers, understanding who the fuck you are, You're gonna come across some people who may or may not have your best interest in heart. That don't always mean you're gonna listen to what they say. A lot of this shit you just have to go through to understand. And sometimes when you go through that shit, you get hurt. You get hurt. You get hurt. Your mind, your heart, your spirit can be in the right place if you're a person that moves with a genuine attitude. You go about life with a genuine spirit. Those are the ones, we are the ones who get hurt the most. The people who go out here with a genuine spirit maybe give people maybe a little bit too much benefit of the doubts. I wouldn't quite say it's naive, because naive gives being genuine a negative connotation, but to some point it's gonna be, especially when you're learning, you know what I'm saying, because everybody goes to a point where they learn, okay, you know what I'm saying, I probably shouldn't have done this and done that, but how many times do you have to learn? For me, it's only once or twice. I only have to learn once that, okay, damn, I can do anything and everything for everybody, but who's there for me? I can devote love, time, attention, but what's in it for me? What do I receive out of it? And if you don't have nobody that's beside you that is going to all the way reciprocate it. Notice I say all the way. Not just a little bit, but all the way. Reciprocate that love, time, and attention. You're going to end up hurt in the long run. It might be quick. It might be down the road, but the hurt is inevitable. If you don't have the right people around you, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, a business, whatever it is, if you don't have the right people around you and move with a genuine spirit, you're gonna get hurt. Now you can't tell. It ain't like we got little mind readers. I really wish they really created the Dragon Ball Z readers. We gotta see some of these niggas' levels out here, because some of these niggas' levels is not as high as they really are. These niggas be capping out here, saying that this and that. They want to be out here capping out here, saying they all listen, they all that in the bag of chips with Dorito dips. You know what I'm saying? And that's what be really like fucking up the game, because now we're at a stage of time, we're at a time of life where it's hard to trust anybody. It's hard to trust anything. Things have been so perverted and so manipulated to the point where, damn, we got to really vet this shit out. Everybody can hide behind a mask. Everybody can hide behind the veil of who they really are. Everybody can. A nigga can, ain't this shit crazy? A nigga can be you without you even being there. Ain't that some shit? From the jump, anybody can tell you that I've grown up with. I have people who I've grown up with on my platform before. They gonna tell you, this nigga right here, man. Hey man, since Sandbox, he is who he is. Never had to fake. Never had to be a fraud. Nigga, if I'm hurt, I'm hurt. If I'm not, I'm not. If I'm scared, I'm scared. If I'm with it, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever it is. You get it all with me. I'm going to let you know. But if I love you, as a friend, as a significant. I'm going all out. There's nothing I want or will. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not. It is not for my 3 babies. There's nothing I want. Then and they know all they gotta do is put their motherfucking me back signal. They put that back signal in the goddamn sky, and daddy coming with loaded guns, baby. Loaded guns and a lot of funds, baby. And people behind him. That's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna do. And also, even going on a little further with the topic, I speak about divorce a lot because it's something that I've been through before. It's one of the things that kind of pushed me to do this podcast when I first started 3.5 years ago. Because it hurt. Now, besides the trolling shit, because I like to troll a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, people don't really want to talk about them being really, really hurt. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a 2-edged sword, most definitely a double-edged sword with that. But with mental health being the foundation of this platform, I can't run away from that, because then that takes away the validity of my whole platform. You understand what I'm saying? Without going into details, I'll just say that shit hurt me. It's obvious that it's hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. I don't know if I will ever quite get over it like that, because that's something that was detrimental. You know, I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But that's a lingering effect. And it has nothing to do with a relationship. It has everything to do with my children. You understand what I'm saying? How are they, you know what I'm saying? How did that fuck their mind up? You know, it's a fucked up thing when people get in the way of family. And a lot of you know that, whether you are on whatever side of it. Something happened to your family that shook the family up, and it was never the same. My grandmother's not here anymore. God rest her soul. That shook our family up, never was the same. My mother's not here anymore. That shook us up, never was the same. So it's never going to be the same. You just learn how to use, you kind of just learn how to adapt and learn how to, you got to adapt, and you have to learn how to transmute that energy into something positive. Like I go online, right, and I see a lot of people are using all that negative energy from they feel from the trauma that they've, went through in the past or went through recently and lost and all that shit, and they use it to hurt other people. And there goes that saying, hurt people hurt people. The internet, majority of it is full of motherfuckers who are hurt. They hurt some type of way. But instead of actually going out and doing the work of getting real help and learning how to adapt with that hurt and live life, they'll rather get on here and make somebody else's life hurt, or at least try to. You understand what I'm saying? and it's fucked up. We've seen it on a small scale all the way to a big scale with all these mass shootings. How selfish are you for you to be hurt in your life and go to try to hurt somebody else that had nothing to do with the hurt that you experienced? These negative thoughts can intensify the emotional pain and make it difficult to move forward. But the emotional aspect of being hurt involves feelings such as sadness, anger, and disappointment. These emotions can be intense, overwhelming, and they can last for a long time. And it's important to acknowledge and express these feelings in healthy ways, such as such as talking to a trusted friend or therapist, writing in a journal, or engaging in physical activity. That's why whenever I get in a point where I'm frustrated, I just go create something. I just got to go write. I got to go do some type of shit. I got to go do something new to the platform or something, whatever. It's not about the result. It's going to do whatever the fuck it's going to do. I'm not worried about it because I know my shit is far beyond. I like. I might be on some Gemini shit, but I like a lot of people's shit. But I don't think nobody's better than me. I don't think nobody's better than me. Nah. Hell no. A lot of these niggas don't deserve this shit. Just be honest with you. They don't put in the work. It doesn't come from a genuine place. They don't put in the thought, the plan. It's up there just doing shit. Just be doing shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because if they had some respect for what they were doing, or if they had some thought about what they were doing and a type of energy that they putting out that's never going anywhere else, they wouldn't be doing this shit. They niggas just whatever. So I put the pain in for mine, and I'm prepared to reap the benefits of it and the fruits of my labor. And it's starting to happen, and I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about tangibles. You know what I'm saying? Coins, touching. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with YouTube. At least not yet. At least not yet. It's tangible. Spiritual, emotional. Seeing the effect of what I do, what it has on other people, and how what I do inspires them. Me getting the inspiration from other people to do what I do. Shit, whole sack full of mustard seed like it's corn in there. You know what I'm saying? Whole Reggie sack full of mustard seeds of faith that we got in the sack, baby. You understand me? You did. That's what you gotta do. That's how you gotta be. That's how you get over the hurt. I create. I don't fuck around with this shit. I create, man. A lot of these niggas' brains is done. A lot of these niggas suck. Straight up. A lot of these niggas suck. A lot of these niggas suck. Now I need to be saying a whole lot, but don't be saying nothing at the same time. How ironic is that? But anyway, some of the physical aspects of hurt, right? Let me go back up and see. Headaches, fatigue, muscle tension, stress and tension can be, it can accompany emotional pain. Understanding being hurt involves recognizing and processing all of these aspects of the experience. It requires self-awareness, self-compassion, and a willingness to seek support and take care of oneself during this challenging time. The experience of being hurt is a complex phenomenon that involves both psychological and physiological processes. There is a growing body of research that seeks to understand the science of being hurt. one key aspect of being hurt is the role of the brain. When we experience emotional pain, the brain activates regions that are also involved in physical pain perception. This suggests that emotional pain can be experienced in a similar way to physical pain. Emotional pain can be experienced in a similar way to physical pain, and can be just as debilitating. Another aspect of being hurt that has been studied is the impact of stress hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are released in a response to a stressful or traumatic event and have a range of effects on the body, including increasing heart rate, blood pressure, and suppressing the immune system. This can lead to a range of physical and mental health problems over time. And that's why we got to stay into the trill. That's why I done got my little husky ass back to the goddamn me, you know what I'm saying, being active. We started with my little, you know what I'm saying. I was cool for a minute, you know what I'm saying. I lost a little bit of weight, you know what I'm saying. Got down to like 270 something. Now I'm back up to 280, still built like a freight train. I just, you know what I'm saying, I just like shit. I work 10 to 12 hours out the goddamn day, every day, 5 to 6 times a week, along with doing this shit. And I have to make time, and I have excuses. So I be hitting my 100, hitting my 100, 200 push-ups a day. You know what I'm saying? Sit-ups and things of that nature. I don't be trying to go to the gym like that. I don't be trying to get outside. It's still COVID out here. But I don't want to get sick. I really don't fuck with y'all like that to be doing that. So every once in a while I go there, you know, I go downstairs to my, you know, the gym. I have my apartment. Got a nice ass gym in there. Better be nice. All the money fucking pay for this shit. Yeah. But every once in a while, just do some cardio. Go in there, do, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be no skinny nigga or nothing. It's just for me personally. It's just for my mental health. You know what I'm saying? And physical health. You know what I'm saying? I gotta last long. Shit. I gotta be able to be fit so I can knock some niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Still, if I have to, for my babies. You know what I'm saying? I got a teenager that's 13, should be 14, should be a freshman in high school next year. And she's going to grow up and be a beautiful young lady. And I'm gonna have to knock some niggas out and niggas get the trip. You understand me? I'm gonna have to drop some niggas quick. I won't. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? Me, so can't be slouchy out here. You understand me? Gotta stand on business all day, every day. You feel me? Another aspect of being hurt that has been studied is the impact of stress hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline. Okay, read that before. So the research has also shown that the social support can play an important role in mitigating the negative effects of being hurt. Having a strong support system can help to reduce the stress, promote healing, both physically and emotionally. And that's what's up. That's what is important for real, for real. You understand me? It's a support system. A support system. Of course, you can't get right. A bunch of motherfuckers around you ain't trying to get right. So you know what I'm saying? Of course, you ain't gonna do whatever you're trying to do. Of course, you can't dream. Of course, your dreams feel like they're blocked because you're talking or you're surrounding yourself with people who don't have dreams for themselves. They don't want to chase dreams. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to go through the hard work it takes to build yourself up and go through that. They're fine with just being a part of being a NPC, basically, what we call, some of you niggas in the gaming world, some of you niggas NPCs, non-playable characters. You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas are just not player at all. That's another start. That's a whole other topic for another day. But some of you niggas is comfortable being NPCs out here. Nah, that's not the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm always have a dream in the tuck. I got a lot of dreams off in the clutch. you know what I'm saying, that I gotta get off. I gotta get them off. I gotta shoot them out there. I gotta see what, you know what I'm saying. I gotta figure it out. That's a part of the dream, is the journey. A lot of these niggas don't want to go through the journey to go to the dream. You just want the dream. You just want it to happen. It's not gonna just happen. You gotta put the fucking work in. The fuck you thought this was? A lot of these niggas that understand, that play sports before, you understand what's going on. Nigga, you ain't gonna start winning if everybody at practice being lazy as shit, dropping balls and getting pancaked and shit. Niggas gotta start making shit happen before you start putting some wins together. And then you start dropping your nuts on niggas. Like, oh shit, I'm you know what I'm saying? That's when you really learn who the fuck you are. It's like, oh shit, nigga, I can whoop this nigga ass all day, all night, all game, whooping somebody's ass. Another human being throwing his ass to the ground, dunking him on his neck all game. I'm doing that. That's the beauty of it. You understand me? Now, finally, finally, there is the evidence to suggest that the individual differences in personality can influence how people respond to being hurt. For example, people who are, high in neuroticism may be, for people who said, did he say that word right? I'm gonna spell it out: NEUROTICISM. If I didn't say it right, let me know. We can have a spelling bee off in the goddamn chat. Anyway, maybe more likely to experience intense negative emotions in response to a stressful event, while those who are high in extroversion may be more resilient and be able to bounce back more easily. So basically, being an introvert, being an extrovert, right? That's basically what it's saying. Some of the extroverts might bounce back easily because they already, you know what I'm saying, they're out and about. They busy about it to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? So they got things that's going to take their mind off the shit, while a person who is more of an introvert, and they experience hurt, it kind of pushes them even more back into the hermit shell. You know what I'm saying? And it's dangerous. Both ways are dangerous. Both have pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? But both most definitely affect how you handle hurt. You know what I'm saying? So when you are going through something, make sure you think about that. Me personally, I'm more of an introvert. You know what I'm saying? I adapt my environments. So if I have to talk, I will. But if I don't, I won't. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. So I dealt with my hurt, like me and my big brother Sean and my dad, for the most parts, are introverts. We won't get on the phone and talk all day, every day. But once we get on the phone, we'll talk all day, every day. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that has anything to do with us just being men. Definitely has something to do with some of the things that we've been through in our lives. Some of these things has hardened us, especially me personally. You know what I'm saying? A lot of life has hardened me. You know what I'm saying? I was not really carefree, but I wouldn't know how to say it. I don't know the word that I'm trying to look for. Maybe you can figure it out with me. But a lot of these things have hardened me, right? To the point where I have to really look at myself like, man, nigga, who do we turn into? And I have to look at my other self, because I'm a Gemini, and be like, nigga, you turn into the nigga that you're supposed to be, nigga. Like you've been that way this whole time. You just didn't realize it. Like, nigga, you didn't know who you was yet. Nigga, you didn't know what you nigga. You didn't know that you had a dark side that can get pitch black. You didn't know that. You thought you was just a happy-go-lucky guy. You was cool. You was playing football. You was a video game kid. And you went to college. And you fuck with, you know what I'm saying? You doing, you know what I'm saying? You doing some fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then you met this one girl. She was cute. She had a big old booty, hot cheekbones. And you went up in the raw. And you did this and that. And you got 3 kids. And you married. And you fell in love. I'm divorced. Fuck you on the balcony. And all through the years. And now you're divorced. In court. Child support. All that shit. Now you sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? And you know what I'm saying? In the midst of that, you lost your mama, lost your grandmama. You know what I'm saying? You just shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Life is hard to me. You know what I'm saying? Me, life is hard to me to the fact is where I see certain shit so much like so differently. You know what I'm saying? Certain people and the certain things that they say trigger me. But not in a bad way though, but in a way like, yeah, I already done been through that. I already done seen that before. It's kind of like the Chiefs and that one play that they use on the Eagles, that the Jaguars use on the Eagles in previous weeks in the playoffs. It's that one play. Okay, we see what they're doing. When we see this slot and he go off in motion, we're going to see, first of all, if they're playing man. If they are playing man, they ain't going to come all the way across the field. They're just going to shift the defense. But while they focus on shifting over there, hike the ball, you know what I'm saying? Zig route, flat, whatever the fuck it was, easy money, touchdown. It's like that. Having to recognize what's going on. Oh, I seen this shit before. So let me not do what I done in the past, because I'd be a dummy to keep doing what I was doing in the fucking past. I'd be a dumbass to keep fucking with the same people I would in the past if they didn't benefit what the fuck I got going on. I'd be a dummy to not to keep doing the things that's working. And not only keep doing it, but to improve on what I'm doing. You understand me? Shit, if I had a goddamn spin move, I might have a rip move with that bitch. I might have a double spin. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? It's just being able to adapt and keep going and going and going and going and going. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing that you have to really think about when you know you're on the right track and you focus and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's tunnel vision around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm only seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing. I hear some shit on the outside, but I'm only looking forward. Everything else is blocked. At the end of that tunnel, is my dream. Everything I want. But I got to get through this tunnel to go get it. And that's what we on. You understand me? So, just overall, the science behind being hurt is complex and multifaceted and involving a range of psychological, physiological, and social factors. And further research is needed to fully understand the phenomenon and how to, you know what I'm saying, how to develop effective interventions, you know, to help people heal from emotional pain. And I'm going to give you a few ways to deal with some of this shit right after, you know what I'm saying, go through a little intermission. You understand me? It's the Trill Pill podcast, man. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all do all that shit, man. This also is going to be on Podbean. And in about a few days, I will be back on Spotify. I'm going to show you how to get to everything that I got. You understand me? I got art on the way. I got shit on the way. I got a lot of shit on the way. I'm going to show you how to get to all of it. All right, just stay tuned. It's Trill Pill podcast. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch that dial, goddammit. And be easy.
Guess what, bitch? I got $1 million motherfucking dollars on my motherfucking iPhone, bitch. Get your mind on your shit. Step up your game, lane. Say, bitch, if your pussy ball grow some hairs on your cock, stop getting them razor bumps. Shucks.
Yeah, 7th grade, greatest floor in the world, and I put that on mama now. Huh? Tell them see me, MG on go. Shout out to my folks, man. What up, nigga? What up, Vic? See y'all. Woo! I got you, boy. Hold up. So Dallas County, what y'all want me to do? Okay. Give
y'all the dark side. Come on. Yeah, fuck the music business. I come from a place of murder children. Where Kennedy was shot for top of buildings. What good cocaine to make it biggest? Where police shooting murder civilians. What niggas hit licks for a couple millions. Then probably get killed in front of Williams. You'll get your head lift like you Brazilian. I'm talking about murder, dawg. Niggas don't go, they never take a pause. Where Michael Johnson killed the murder law. Shit so cold, need a couple halls. Boys from across the brothers just to ball. For James Harper, need some justice, y'all. Gotta move slow, better learn to crawl. Or give me that shit, you know the protocol. Gotta get back, or it's rat-a-tat-tat. Think we sweet, better check the stats. Dallas, Texas, where they move crack. I ain't glorifying them, just stating facts. My freedom, nigga, mama pray for that. My black skin, greatest slave for that. Grew up in the poor community, but ain't nothing in the world I trade for that. Got street cred, but my credit bad. Mama, you and name to pay the light bill. Can't get a job, so I'm trapping hard. This is good dope, you smell it through the seal. I'm serious. You crazy, you thinkin' we broke. This is that shit, think I'm fresh off the boat. I swear on my life I won't snitch on the O. Gotta stay real till they put me in graves. Need my service and tell them to pay. So it like Dirk, gotta keep me a tray. Triple D when niggas die by the day. Wait. Don't give them too much. Pushing that yeah on the dark bus. Don't fuck with my city, we heartless. South Dallas, we the hard cuz. Turn beats though if they don't eat though. If you Cadillac, niggas come to repo. They throw up bricks like they missing free throws. They study game like they got the cheat codes. Sleep, no you can't. Lose your life probably if you blank. They'll introduce you to a blood bank. Only thing we don't got is an armor tank. Can't justify what's inside. Many died, homicide, crucified, stay alive. We don't hide, unified. We done tried living hell, we on fire, just survive. I advise declaration should be televised. Can't sympathize, better know your God. That's where you from, you better know your side. Okay, it's the ugly version. Everybody get fucked, nigga, ain't no virgin. When you enter my city, better pay your service. Gonna take a chain in, nigga, ain't no splurging. I ain't playing, I ain't laughing. Young boys out here crazy. They 12 years old blasted. We cried over mini casket. Be ready for the blitz. I swear it ain't no passing. My environment, no consignment. Just little see the next day, brother. That's your assignment. My city hot. Better check the climate. What's the murder rate? I pray it's declining. I'm reminded we ain't blinded. My city full of hope, and I swear to God we gon' find it. If you defy it, probably gon' get violent. Home of the star when we trust the Giants. Woo! And I run a gun like the Mavs. Cause these jack boys on the prowl. Hard piece of fun round the why them niggas murder that child? Come through, slipping, you die. Shit dangerous, no lie. On niggas neck bow tie. We ain't the shy, but we got the mic in the sky. We get green just like salads. Niggas tripping, give them dirt pallets. We the best just like Cali. You ain't know I'm so Dallas. Get green just like salads. Niggas tripping, give them dirt pallets. We the best just like Cali. Fuck them all so Dallas. Woo!
Yeah, we back, man. As I close this out, I got a few things that can kind of help you. You know what I'm saying? Gonna help you. You know, I ain't gonna tell you the real without trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here to do. We help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. You understand me? Number one, allow yourself to feel your emotions. All right, trying to suppress or ignore painful emotions can prolong the healing process. Allow yourself to feel the emotions, even if they're uncomfortable. Cry. That's right, nigga. Cry. Journal. Talk to a trusted friend or a therapist. Accepting and processing the emotions can help you move forward. One of the things that my brother created was the 48-hour rule. When something traumatic happens, give yourself 48 hours. You know, that don't mean stop everything. Just give yourself 48 hours to process it. Do what you gotta do to process it. And then by the end of that 48 hours, get back to business. You understand me? It's helped me out a lot. Something that he had to remind me of. And I'm gonna get him on here. You know, so I'm gonna get him on here. So you can, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can get very familiar. Because I mean, the trill pill is not just me. And that's what I keep trying to tell niggas. It's not just me. It's a conglomerate. And he's a part of it just like I am. You know what I'm saying? He's very much, he you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just call me the trill pill just because this shit is on here. I got it on my thing. You know what I'm saying? But my name is Khalil Sneed. You understand me? Trill pill is a collective, but it is what it is. I'll explain that to you later. It ain't just mental health, it's art, it's conversations, it's music, it's all type of shit. It's just the platform and the community that I'm building. You understand me? And my big brother Sean, you know what I'm saying, is a part of it. You understand? So I get him on here. If you go back to my podcast very early, I definitely it's most definitely an interview on there. with him. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get familiar with him because they're gonna hear his voice, man. You know what I'm saying? And he got a lot of shit to say that's, you know what I'm saying, that has helped me out as well as gonna help y'all out too. And a lot of it comes from just experiences, just learning shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this shit comes from just learning. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me get back on topic. Number 2, practice self-care. Take care of yourself physically and emotionally. Make sure you are eating well, sleeping enough, and engaging in activities that bring you joy. Exercise, meditate, or practice mindfulness to reduce stress. Number 3, seek support. Reach out to friends, family, or a therapist for support. Having a talk about your feelings with someone you trust can be a helpful way to process and heal from emotional pain. Number 4, practice forgiveness. Holding on to anger and resentment can prolong the emotional pain. So practice forgiveness, both towards yourself and others. This doesn't mean you have to forget or condone harmful behavior, but it can help you let go of the negative emotions that you are holding back. Number 5, engage in positive activities. Make sure you participate in activities that bring you joy and a sense of accomplishment. This can include hobbies, volunteering, or learning new skills. Number 6, set healthy boundaries. Identify and set boundaries with people or situations that are causing emotional pain. This can involve saying no to requests that are too demanding or ending a very, very toxic relationship. And number 7, seek professional help. If emotional pain persists or it's what's the word for it? Interfering with daily functioning, consider seeking professional help from a therapist or a counselor. Don't go out through life trying to figure that shit out by yourself. There are reasons why they have people that are professionals to go help you out with your shit. If you need help with that, call me. I'll point you in the right direction. You understand me? I will help you out. I'm not a psychologist or a psychologist. I can't help you all the way, but I can definitely point you in the right direction. You feel me? They can provide additional support and guidance in the healing process. Now, besides that, always remember that healing from emotional pain takes time. So it's important, it's imperative that you be patient and kind to yourself throughout the whole process. Square business, man. That's all I got. And that has been another episode of Trill Pill Podcast. There will be a part 2. As this is a series, Purple Pain. I just thought it'd be a cool ass name. I ain't gonna lie. This is the science of being hurt. I got the science of loyalty coming up too, and another one coming up too. I have to write it out. But anyway, look, man, this has been a blessing for me to be able to talk to y'all through the microphone, through your screen right now. Thank you for giving me a piece of your time, piece out your day that you can never get back. And me knowing that, I would not want to waste your time. I want to always put out content that is going to benefit you in some type of way, shape, fashion, or form, or somebody around you that can affect you, your day. You know what I'm saying? I think it's too much that we sit around people who don't have the thought of, man, if I'm going to create content, I might want to create content that's going to help somebody out. I might want to create content that's going to, you know what I'm saying, make people feel a certain way, feel good about themselves, have fun with this shit. Whatever you create content for, make sure you're creating that shit and make sure it's positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, we spend too much time dwelling in the negative. Those are hours, minutes, seconds that we can't get back. And it's as if we are taking for granted the time that we have on this earth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many breaths I got left. I don't know how many breaths you have left. So why waste them? You understand me? Why waste that shit? Why? You know what I'm saying? So Y'all stay tuned. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, all that good shit. Also, let me pull this shit up real quick, man. If you don't know, you will know, man. You try to say, where is the truth? All right, it is right here, man. If you're looking for my podcast, man, with all my episodes on it, man, it's right here on Podbean. Go check that out, man. Go like, share, and subscribe and do all that same shit over there. My podcast will be back on Spotify real soon. I'm waiting on them to verify my shit. You know what I'm saying? I started off on Spotify, then I took it off because they was doing some fuck shit. Now I'm putting it back on because they don't fix the fuck shit. So I'm putting it, you know what I'm saying, back home. But it's also on this site right here, Podbean. Podbean has every episode I have ever recorded. You know what I'm saying? It is on here. Everything. And you can also go to Google and type in Trill Pill Podcast and you'll find little episodes here and there, but not all of them. All of them are right here. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to go on a binge, listen to how I used to put my shit down, or how I put this shit down, or how I started putting this shit down, you know what I'm saying? And why I'm better than these niggas and why these niggas can't do what I do, go to the Trill Pill Podcast and that will show you everything, man. And besides that, shit, man, follow me on IG, follow me on Fanbase. Matter of fact, let this shit run across the screen real quick. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Twitter, Fanbase, Facebook, Instagrams. You understand? If you would like to donate to this platform, the Cash App is right on the right hand corner. And before I say Cash App, rest in peace to Bob Lee, the creator of Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. And I'm thinking about doing some coverage on that in particular. I just gotta know what type of angle I'm gonna take on it, because it's real weird that he gets stabbed up in Silicon Valley, or you know what I'm saying, that's not a place of serial stabbings and things of that nature. All the banks, you know, the bank out there closes down, and all of a sudden the Fed is now dropping the cash like app. Mysterious, ain't it? Maybe we can get into it. You never know. You know what I'm saying? I might get into it, I might not. It all depends on how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, RP to him, man. So if you want to go to the platform, the Cash App at the top right hand corner, man, $TRILLPILX, TRILLPILLX. And this is yours truly, man. Right here on the motherfucking screen. You understand me? You can keep it all the way funked out. You know, we had an intro, we had an intermission. You know, we got to hit out with an exit. You know, I got to drop something. You know what I'm saying? So let me figure out what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? What do I want to do? Oh, yeah. I'm going to go out right here, man. Shout out to Young Boss Crook, my partner. Been doing this music shit for a long time. He's a one-man army out here, man. Music, clothes, shit for your soul. Then the nigga got it. You understand me? Doing a lot out there in Cali, putting it down, man. So if y'all out there in Cali, in the Los Angeles area, I believe, y'all hit me up. He got some shows out there. I want to say on the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 19th, and some other teams he out there doing his shit, man. So if y'all want to go see my partner, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all want to go see him, man. It's like, hey, and just say, hey, the Trill Pill, he sent me here. You know what I'm saying? And he'll be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell him that Kimbo sent me here. You know, because that what they called me in college was Kimbo. And they asked me why. I didn't ask for that nickname. I didn't tell niggas that was my nickname in college. They just said he looked like Kimbo because I, you know, whatever. But anyway, that's being said, man. Shout out to everybody out there. I love y'all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for lending me your ear for this hour, right on the dot. So, without further ado, y'all know my slogans. Mind your mental to be monumental. Stay trilling here, and most of all, stay mentally trill, man. We're gonna come out of here with two Young Boss Crook songs, man. One of them, the first one, Telepathy, one of my favorite ones, and then the next one, is I'm back. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Happy Easter. If you believe in that shit, but if you don't, that's fine too, man. It's TRILLPILL. Much love.
You know how those groupies can try and gank you. Anyway, I'm Tyrone Copeland. It's all good.
Okay. I can't have no bros in my circle. I can't have no bitch in my pocket. I can't have no woman complaining. Energy training and giving me problems. Don't give me green, give me dollars. Bitch, I don't do different lights. I don't give a fuck if you like me, just stay in your lane and we'll be alright. You caution me riding my way. No K, no D, ho, don't get saved. They talked about I am that fake. Real niggas giving me praise. Some niggas be doing the most. I just do meals on dough. But I did not come to the glow. Niggas came with a dough. Like who want the smoke? Wavy, I'm rocking the ball. With the hammer I told. Drip like a root with a lead. I pray all these haters can flow. I can't have no fake niggas next to me. I can't let my folks get the best of me. They hoping I fail, that's a jealousy. Well, I'm on the beach smoking hella weed. Bitch, I gotta whip it like Pootie Tang. I put that little bitch to the melody. I got the juice, what they telling me. I'm making big moves, telepathy. I can't have no fake niggas next to me. I can't let my folks get the best of me. They hoping I fail, that's a jealousy. Well, I'm on the beach smoking hella weed. Bitch, I gotta whip it like Pootie Tang. I put that little bitch to the melody. I got the juice, what they telling me. I'm making big moves, telepathy. I make shit move, Magneto. Straight through the valley of death and no evil. I do this shit for my people. Don't do this shit to deceive you. Ain't telling no lies, I word on the skies. Bitch on the shit, they just figure. No matter the count, we not eagle. Raising the bar, moving needles. The critics and comments, let's really be honest. Your mom don't be giving a fuck. I race to the bag, my foot on the gas. I follow my eyes in the dust. I'm fly as a comet, I'm smoking blue bonnet. I pour up that drink in the session. I can't have no fake nigga around me. Fucking my energy, yeah. Cause I play the win. I did not come to make friends. I just can't hit them again. If they didn't do it again. They pray that I fail or end up in jail. I better get home from my news. They keep my soul up in my body. I follow a few simple rules. I can't have no fake niggas next to me. I can't let my folks get the best of me. They hoping I fail, that's a jealousy. Well, I'm on the beach smoking hella weed. Bitch, I gotta whip it like Pootie Tang. I put that little bitch to the melody. I got the juice, what they telling me. I'm making big moves, telepathy. I can't have no fake niggas next to me. I can't let my folks get the best of me. They hoping I fail, that's a jealousy. Well, I'm on the beach smoking hella weed. Bitch, I gotta whip it like Pootie Tang. I put that little bitch to the melody. I got the juice, what they telling me. I'm making big moves, telepathy.
Big moves, big tools, big drip, big pool, big boss, big step, big business, big try, big dreams, big flex, stand tall, big text, drippin' soft, big mouth, never stressing, big bless, big moves, big tools, big drip, big pool, big boss, big step, big business, big try, big dreams, big flex, stand tall, big text, drippin' soft, big mouth, never stressing, big bless.
The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried. Biatch.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm back.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm back. Oh, yeah.
They yelling I'm bad, bitch, I never left. Fuck who don't feel me, I feel myself. I see no contenders, they really pretenders. Y'all might as well give me the fucking bell. They speak on my name, but no feelings felt. I'm ballin', no time to complain or rap. Respect on these niggas like playing stuff. They really don't hate me, you hate yourself. They stay in your lane, please don't intersect. No one talking about money, don't interject. She throwing that ass, so I intercept. She give me good brain, just the intellect. Yeah, I play the win, bro, don't play yourself. The owner and player, I pay myself. I'm ballin', not only real player left. But failure, that's one thing I can't accept. Callin' play for the team, like a better check. Gotta run up a check, I don't need a stretch. Chase a bag like a dog out here playing fetch. See y'all playing checkers and we playing chess. So my dog be so simple like I'm a cube. My circle stay smiling, you out the loop. Diamond carrots, I drip like some veggie soup. Bad bitches blow kisses like Betty Boop. Don't play with the kids, shout out the stoop. In the village with troops like I'm new recruit. I'm a pirate, I pillage, I'm at the loot. Leave my crew like the Bucks, they gon' follow suit. Yeah, you pay the people to follow you. I don't give a fuck about who follow who. I'm shooting my shot, need to follow through. If you heard I bossed up, then it's probably true. Act the clown, and watch it repeat. Swear no cap, I be up when you sleep. In my only don't gotta compete. In my only don't gotta compete. Keep a broom, sweep a bitch off his feet. Keep a broom full of ammo and weed. And no matter whatever I try, I can keep your bitch off her knee. I'm a boss, cause I pay the fee. I just laugh when they try to be me. Cause truly I'm flattered, I must be affected for you to go try to repeat. Thinking bread want the white and the wheat. 4 point on GBA, bitch, I'm deep. Know my mama stay praying for me. It's real like GTA in the streets. Mama on, I ain't sipping the tea. But my ass nothing given to me. I remember they laughed at my race. Now the only one laughing is me. Been 100, no gapping from me. Me no I'm just asking from me. She a fan, so she gapping for me. Right on cue, bounce that ass to the beat. I know the niggas that switch on me. Can't be my dog, turn they bitch on me. No, we ain't no Hunter, no, we ain't the same. And this ain't no Lilo and Stitch on me. I know it's bad that you wish on me. The bitch you got now, you still lick on me. I bet your ass thought you got shit on me. Now the stain on me, they ain't got shit on me. Juice overflow, can't put a lid on me. They jacking my flow, labels bit on me. I'm geek, get it poppin' like this on me. Kept pushing with my niggas, quit on me. I used to run with some young in the business. Then I bust up, now I'm running the business. I be so picky, no trust in these bitches. The thirstiest niggas and nothing in the clinic. KKK aim is to rip that hoe. My death is so fresh, watch you hit that hoe. Shout out to North, going digital. I'm tripping fresh water with mineral. I'm in all New York, cook a general. You ain't talking about shit, let's just in a row. This all natural, baby, no chemical. See it's so got them all on my genitals.
More separated from humanity than you'll ever been. And maybe more connected to it than you'll ever be. But just embrace that. Don't take it for granted. This is what Trill feels like. So breathe and breathe deeply. Hold it. Exile. Live in this moment.